Hey everybody, look what I got. That's right, I got the Nerf Firestrike Elite. In this video, we're gonna unbox this. We're gonna test fire it. This thing has a laser on it, so we're gonna test that in the dark, in the light, all sorts of different fun scenarios. And then at the end, we're gonna do our review notes wrap up and talk about the pros and cons. Coming up next, we're gonna unbox it. All right, everybody. We are gonna unbox this thing, but before we do that, let's take a quick look at this. Hit the pause button if you want to read what that has to say. Pretty much talks about the velocity of this thing and how the laser works. So that is cool, and we'll get into all that here coming up shortly. But for right now, we are going to bust into this thing. I'm going to break out the trusty scissors right here. Pop, pop. And, oh, there's another one right down there. Okay, set that down for right now. And there we go. It's 360-degree look. Very cool. Ooh, we've got some dart storage. This is where the laser is. Do not ever point that in someone's eyes, guys. That can really hurt somebody potentially. And that is where the dart goes that you're gonna fire. Cool. All right, so now I'm gonna set this down and we are gonna rip into this like I like to do. And be careful because you do not want to smash your darts. That will impact the accuracy and all that. And of course, you want these to be accurate, don't you guys? That's what I thought. So let's be careful while we're having fun here. And let's just fling them all over the place. All right, so I'm gonna come back and then we're gonna take a look at this and do a quick little shooting. And then we're gonna do our shooting at the big old target. All right, everybody. Here we have all the darts loaded. We've got two right here, and one right there. So when we prime it, shoot it, lots of energy actually. And of course, we've got the darts right there, so you can pull it. Nice. Okay, I'm gonna save that one for a little bit later because I do wanna show you how the laser works. It's really bright in here because I've got big old studio lights off to the side. But we're gonna get nice and close to this right here. This activates the laser. So you can see we've got that red, right? So we're gonna show you a little bit later in the dark or semi-dark. With the bright lights in here, it's not gonna show up, but in certain areas, certain surroundings, when you're playing your Nerf games and stuff, it is going to be perfect. Coming up next, we are gonna fire it. All right, everybody, we are gonna fire at that target right there, and let's just get into it. Prime that back. You definitely have to pull hard to pull that prime back. This has a lot of energy. Shoots with lots of power. Of course, that's what it said on the box, so that's what we expect, right? Wow. I really like how you can reload real quick with that right there. Very nice. All right, coming back, we are gonna do some testing with that laser right there. Push that button, see that little red light in there, and I'm gonna dim the lights down quite a bit. That way we can see that nice and easy. That's coming up next. All right, so I've already got this thing primed and I've got the light shining on the bullseye right here. Very cool. We're gonna try that with just a little more light on, and that's coming up next. All right, so I've got the laser right there on the bullseye. You may or may not be able to see it in the camera, but in person you can. So let's give this a shot and we'll see how accurate it makes it. Well, on that try, didn't do so well. Now these elite darts are not the most accurate, and I am going to do the Accustrike darts coming up here in just a minute or so, but let's try this. Yep, didn't match up with the laser. Still a very cool feature, but we're gonna try it next with the Accustrike darts. All right, so I've got these Accustrike darts here from my Accustrike quadrant, and I'm gonna be here off to the side. And let's see. So I've got the laser right there. I've got it primed. Now it's wanting to shoot to the right a little bit with all of them. So let's adjust for that a little bit. Shine the laser just off to the side. Ooh, that helped a lot. All right, so we got it off to the side. Just a little bit. Wow, very nice, very nice. All right, watch all these shots in slow motion coming up next. All right, guys, we're gonna try this without using the laser, and I'm gonna be off to the side here. Gonna really try and sight it in. Well, it helps if you load a dart in there. Wow, that one went a little crazy. I'm gonna try the Accustrike darts now. So I'm gonna get these ready. I really, really like having those extra slots right there. Makes it really handy. All right, we're gonna watch a montage of that coming up next in slow motion. All right, everybody, I hope you enjoyed that demonstration with this. Coming up next are the pros and cons. All right, everybody, we're going to do our pros and cons for this Nerf Firestrike. As far as the pros go, this thing is extremely powerful for its size. It is indeed a small Nerf pistol, so that is very cool. It comes with the built-in laser. By design, that is cool. We'll touch on that a little bit more when we get to the cons, because that is a con as well. The storage capacity is very good. I like that we can have 3 darts on something this small. This isn't quite as small as a Jolt, but it's not that much bigger overall, really, even with the laser and the extra storage there, so that is certainly a pro. And the accuracy is really good as long as you're not trying to use the laser, so that's awesome. And you can also add a scope with that tactical rail to bypass any issues that you have with the laser. So now let's get on to the cons, and of course that is the laser. The laser, if you're using that for aiming, is not going to be a good thing. In fact, it's going to make you inaccurate unless you adjust for it being off to the right quite a bit as far as the shooting accuracy goes. So if you move it over a good foot, foot and a half, you might hit the target where you want it. You might not, just depends. Another con along those same lines is that it does not come with batteries. You need to provide 2 AAA batteries and install them. And it's actually, you have to push really hard to get that in so you get a nice clean connection with that laser so it is consistent, because you have to hold it down quite a bit, and the light value bleeds off really quick. I put brand new AAA batteries in here, so I definitely want to point that out to you guys just in case the laser is the major selling point for you on this. I want you to know exactly what you need to expect. With all that being said, I really do like this blaster. The power, the accuracy, if you're not trying to use the laser, is very, very good. Like, comment, and subscribe, and Uncle Ryan is signing off.